WrestleMania. Keep it G.
What is up, geeks and gamers? It's your boy Game Boy Colored here. You already know what time it is. It's Keep It G, where every week me and my crew keep our eyes and ears to the street for everything geek. We got a great episode for you guys. We're going to be talking about Daredevil Born Again, The Road to Dream Come, WrestleMania 41, Las Vegas, baby, and much, much more. But you know, it ain't just about me. Where will we be without our guest host and our host? So you already know we gotta drop it in there. We got my boy Damn He-Man, yes sir. And you already know it ain't a show without Gotta Be Danny. We got two special guests. We got my boy Nagato back, yes sir.
Yeah!
You love me so bad.
And we got a newcomer here. He's new, but he's not new to the fam, man. New to my boy, Mr. K.
Yeah, what it do? What it do? What's going on with
you? You guys, man, we're going to be talking a lot. So you guys just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. This is Keep It G once again, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, I want to start off with my boy Kang. Kang, how you doing, my brother? Can you tell the geeks and gamers out there a little bit about yourself and what you got going on in those socials, man, where they can find you?
What's going on, man? You already know the vibes. It's another day in paradise. You can find me at Kang, Kang _ Cartel, Kartel. Pretty much on all platforms. Damn, I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, look, I'm really nervous. I ain't even gonna count.
You just on a big screen like that.
Yeah, you just put me on the big screen.
You locked in.
Hey,
no, you just tell a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What, like your content creation? What is it? What do you do, man? Tell them a little something about yourself, man.
I'm a variety comp streamer. I play pretty much anything. I'm currently stuck on right now some Marvel Rivals.
Yes, sir.
I stream on Twitch. That's the only thing I'm streaming on. I'm about to start working on some YouTube short stuff. That's something I do have to work on. And as well, I have a clothing line coming out called The Royals. It will be for my community called The Royals. Well, I got the inspiration from my community called The Royals. It'll be up for grabs at DreamCon. We won't be having a website just yet. We will be doing some previews so you guys can be ready. I will say that I'm coming with a limited amount, 2 suitcasefuls to be exact. 2 whole suitcasefuls. So y'all just be prepared for that, man.
Man, thank you so much, Kang. We ready to see what your thoughts are on today's episode. But you know, it wouldn't be right if we didn't bring my boy Nagato in to tell you a little bit about himself. He's still kind of getting them water legs, man, but he's doing his thing. So, Nagato, tell people out there about yourself and what you got going on, man, and where they can find you.
So, some recent events. I had to change for myself. See, I was all nice and dandy, but stuff changed. You know what I mean? No Achilles, but I'm feeling a little heelish now. You feel me? But you can find me on all social medias and stuff at Nagato, being a GOAT, being the best to ever do it. Because can't nobody do it like me outside of me. Not even a man in the mirror can do it as good as me. So yeah, if you want to follow and enjoy my great, amazing content and stuff that I be doing and producing, you know, I do the YouTubes, some tickety-tocketies, and the twitchy. No drugs.
Talk that shit. So we definitely gonna get into why he's heelish. I don't know why. He should be happy, but we're gonna get into a little bit later.
I got one reason why he heelish.
Talk to him, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Talk that shit. Hey, man, don't turn me up just yet. Don't turn me up.
My time is now.
Don't turn me up just yet. Don't turn me up just yet, bro. So we're gonna start off with the first topic. We definitely with DreamCon, the road to DreamCon approaching, just like the road to WrestleMania just happened. We got the road to DreamCon, and I definitely wanted to talk about it because we got some people that's going for the first time ever. So
For the first time
yeah, for the
ever.
first time ever. So we're gonna put that graphic up, man. Kang's first time going to DreamCon will be this DreamCon. He's bougie. This will be his first.
Yeah.
This will be his first con ever. So first, I want to just get a couple of thoughts from Kang. What are you thinking about from DreamCon? And I want to play a couple of videos, and I want to get y'all thoughts, Nagato, Danny, D-Man, about conventions, the ones y'all have been to, and some of y'all greatest memories from conventions. It don't even have to be DreamCon. It can just be conventions in general. So, Kang,
What's up, bro?
talk to him, bro. Talk to him.
So as far as like expectations, to be honest with you, I don't know what to expect. I feel like it's gonna be a whole lot of energy. It's gonna be really overstimulating. I know it's gonna be a huge crowd. I'm not too good with big crowds. I mean, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna have my peoples with me. You feel me? So that's how I know that I will be in a comfortable space. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to embrace it.
Yes.
I know it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff to buy. I know it's gonna be a lot of merch out there. A whole lot of networking. That's one of the biggest things that I'm really looking forward to. I shit you not, I'm not really good with names.
Mhm.
But if I see a face, you know what I'm saying, and I know that I've watched him a lot,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn into a groupie. I'm gonna be honest with you. And especially if I like your content, like I'm just be honest with you. I'm like, bro, do you know who you are? Like, do you know what you're doing? Because I know if you making me laugh, if you got me entertained, you got everybody else there. But yeah, I'm just expecting a lot of good energy, man. A lot of great vibes. You know what
That's what's up.
That's one of the biggest things.
Does anybody want to interject with some of their best con experiences? Oh, don't talk at once. Y'all done been to, and then y'all done been to plenty cons. I know, right?
I know, but
when
like,
I got to see Kimberly, the Pink Ranger,
Oh yeah,
and Billy, the Blue Ranger. Oh my
we
god,
did. That was when we went to. That was when we went to Mississippi Comic Con, wasn't it?
boy, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, I had so much fun over there. And then like when we left, I was so mad because then what's his name? Tara Strong came after we left. I was so pissed, dude, because she's a legend.
Right.
She's a fucking legend, and she's a crush of mine, obviously. Hey Tara. But dude, but like, and then I think Tom Kenny was supposed to be there too, right? Or he came in after.
Yes. You know, me and Kimberly actually got the picture with him. I gotta go find that.
Yeah, I was so mad they both came after we left. I was like, bro, y'all couldn't show up when we was there. Like, the fuck. But also DreamCon, dog. That shit was fire.
Yes.
Yeah, nah.
And you're making your return this year, so it's gonna be
for sure. You know, damn D-Man gotta come back and we're gonna go crazy, bro. We're going crazy, bro.
Talk about it. Talk your shit.
I swear to God.
Anybody else?
I mean, my favorite part of the cons is always seeing you niggas. Which is always a good time. Definitely with an but yeah, it's always a good time. And like I can honestly say, like from my first con, I was feeling a lot of same feelings like you were feeling, Kane. Like DreamCon was my first con too, so like, I had no idea what to expect. I'm damn 12 hours away from home. I don't know what's going on. It's a whole lot of people, but now it's just like, I guess like you get used to it, like. Because you can make your own plan. Like, you don't have to be with the squad. You can go off and do your own. Like, this last year, I kind of went off and did my own thing for a little while before I, like, met back up with everybody else. Like, it's a whole bunch of panels. You're going to spend the hours in the gift, like, in the everybody merch table. So there is going to be a lot of stuff to buy. Because, like, my first year, I don't think I went anywhere but the damn area where you buy shit at. And, but, yeah, it's always, oh, Gigi, my baby.
Gigi, what up, G? Uncle John, what up?
But yeah,
he said.
But yeah, I definitely agree with you. Nagato, what about yourself?
As a con vet, I'm
talk your shit.
Y'all might want to save a bunch of money. every con I've been to, nigga, I didn't drop no less than about $200-$300 on that. Treat that dealer's room like the casino, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you, son. Go with cash and know what you're spending. Cause you swipe that card, dog. You're gonna be looking at the negatives because it's gonna be a lot of stuff. I got so many posters, random merch and stuff, a closet full of stuff that I ain't seen in the past 10 years. That like you come across, but I bought this at a con. I'm serious, but nah, like
GG.
Con nightlife is the best part about any con. Like Anime Blues Con here in Memphis or whatever, the first 2 years with 24. So that stuff was lit. You find people passed out, sitting in the middle of nowhere. You go into a random corner of the con. You're like, what y'all doing? Yeah, we playing werewolf. You're like, what the fuck is werewolf? So you figure out like that's when you know it's up too late when you find people doing that. And then when I went, so the con here it stopped being like because it's 24 because it moved out the Hilton and then it just went. But then I went to AWA for the first time, which is also like a very good big con down there in Atlanta, whatever, full of black people, shit like that. Them motherfuckers so goddamn turn. I shit you not, because the main lobby room is in a hotel. So you look up and that shit is spiraled across in the hotel lobby full of niggas hanging over the edge, turning up with niggas with speakers and stuff in the middle of the flow, turning up and shit. And then they be having a rave. So went into the middle of the rave. There's not a way for me to say. There's people in there dancing.
Okay.
I saw
peculiar way. Peculiar way. If you like soul food, it was yams everywhere. You feel me? It was turn. You know what I mean? And then like I said, when cons are 24, they the best because you hit another corner. We in there. These folks in here doing drunk karaoke. It's about 12. It's 12 a.m. in the morning. These folks in a random room doing drunk karaoke. So yeah, like con nightlife is the best part. On top of linking up, meeting up with the homies, getting drunk and walking aimlessly, and then you gonna run across some really interesting individuals all the time. They cool. They be hyped, and niggas gonna always pass you something to drink.
I ain't gonna cap about it. You really piss me off. You ain't going to drain collars. I ain't even gonna cap.
Hey man,
why you not going? Man? Why you not going?
Hey. Bill's sitting different, man. But
yeah,
economy is something else. Eggs $80.
But I got y'all next year. But no, I had stuff like unforeseen stuff that I had to take care of and shit like that.
I understand. But it happens. But yeah, so to touch on everything y'all guys said, yeah. So for Kang and for everybody who is new to cons and it'll be a first one or any con this year, dude, when I tell you just the atmosphere and the vibe, and for DreamCon in general, just like you talked about the AWA, when you have a con that is predominantly people like us, it is a vibe like no other. Like, you know how people of color like us, we have memes that only we know. And people are dressed or have their memes and they're wearing con memes, like literally they're wearing anime memes or video game memes that only people of color understand. And just the vibe, just the understanding, the knowledge of the culture, man, it's something that is unmatched at any con that I've been to. The only one that I think might match that is we're going to actual Blurred Con next year. So that'd be the first time ever going to Blurred Con. And their theme is Geek Neek, like Freak Neek, but Geek Neek. So look at So I think for anybody who's going to a con for the first time, man, go ahead, go turn up, go have a great time. But I would personally say, if you're going by yourself and you are an introvert, you might not have the best time. Because I know a couple people who are introverted by nature and they went by themselves thinking they were going to meet a lot of new friends and stuff like that. And it does. Some people are also introverts that are outside, so it's kind of hard for them to link with other people. But if you go with your group and you got a group of folks, you're gonna have a good time.
And you're gonna have random people be a part of your group by the end of the night. Every con that we've been to, we be grouped up, and you like, hey man, what this do? Why this dude following us around? Where they come from? Who man's is this, man? Who man's is this? And then next year they be right there with you too. You like, yeah, man, what's good, man? You all right and shit?
Hey, back again. Talk about it.
That be the thing about cons, though. Like this dude right here that just got
That's
But
facts, bro.
you have your con family. Like some people, you only like that's why I only go like the con here. I go every year because I only see certain people once a year here. You know what I mean? So like that should be like con family. You pull up and be like, "Yo, what's good, fam? How to wife and kids and shit, nigga? You know you all right?" You know
that shit become a tradition, damn near.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you only enjoy the con, you enjoy the people, but that's just it. With
Factual. So it wouldn't be right if we talk about DreamCon and TGB. We do it different. So I got a couple videos that I want y'all to see, so y'all see how we be, and this be chill. Ain't that bad, daddy. It ain't too quick, walking G, because they gonna get that this year though. But I will see. But it's just a couple videos. So first, I want to start off with saying this is a PSA announcement. Yeah, I'm calling you out, my brother Bobo. If y'all see Bobo at DreamCon, which he'll be there, he can only drink 4 shots. So he's gonna have a punch card. And you're going to have to read his punch card because he can't take more than 4 shots. Or this is how he's going to be looking. Because you make me feel. Yeah. Because you make me feel like I'm alive again. Shots. That's about 4 shots every time. So please, PSA, please look at his punch card. He cannot have more than 4. You have to be spread out throughout the whole night.
No more than 4. That's wild.
No more than 4.
Drink some water.
You can't do it. No, it's serious. You can't do it, man.
It's so
drink some water.
It's like magic.
That's like the bad part. It's so true, dude.
Yeah. I got a video of him standing up sleep
standing up sleep.
After a baby shower, bro.
So me and Danny, all of us was in the house for the baby shower. Bobo is outside on the balcony, knocked out for like 4 hours.
Standing up,
G, knocked out. Tragic. But now, also, for everybody who knows line dances, at least you got to learn one line dance. There's only one that y'all got to learn, the TGB official line dance. You got to learn it. You got to. It's only one. Slide to the right, slide to the left, right foot left foot then turn, right foot left foot then turn. Now legs, come on, legs, back it up, then turn to the left, slide to the right, slide to the left, right foot left foot then turn, right foot left foot then turn. I gotta already try to learn it.
Oh, my bad. I'll get it. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, we are also very cultured over here. So it will be it'll be other songs being played too as well. And y'all know it's classic, bro. We gotta play it for the one time, bro. What a beautiful wedding! What a beautiful wedding! To the bridesmaid, to the waiter. Gonna celebrate the bride is a whore. I chimed in with the other people I never heard of. Closing the goddamn door, no. So y'all know it's gonna be a lot of drinking involved. So be ready, because we're gonna be turned. It's gonna be up. And like I said, we're going to be doing multiple cons because we're doing ABC as well, Nevada. So you be ready for that now. We're doing ABC, my boy.
Oh, I'm about to be out there cutting up.
Yes, sir.
Talk about it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's turned. Oh, I got one more. I'm sorry, guys. I got one more. Just bear with me because y'all know it be up, bro. It be up when it come to us, man. We be turned, bro. Like,
we had the DreamCon Airbnb turned up.
Yeah,
it's some gunshots on my stream deck.
Even though it was just last year. Oh my god.
Yes, it's gonna be live. But we also have a party coming up in July, Danny. So y'all already know. And my boy Kane coming to Memphis. My boy Kane.
We're gonna be third twin.
Third twin. Hey, it's gonna be crazy, man.
Wait. When in July?
It's Kim's birthday, which is the 25th, but it's the 26th. Yeah, the party is on the 26th. So
Make sure
yeah,
I
so we're
save
gonna
my
be in
time.
it. Yes, sir. We're gonna be in
Right.
it, John.
Won't even get that shift, so I can be in that bitch.
Talking
I'm
shit.
gonna speak for them. I
Talking
don't know
shit.
about
At
that
that
one, man.
vacation time, ready
He
to
said,
go.
I got to.
Shit.
So with that being said, man, if you guys have never been to a convention, go ahead and go out to your convention, man. Have a good time, especially ones if you're a person of color. Try to find one that have people of color, man. It's an experience that is, man, priceless. But speaking of pricing, we're going into our first topic of the day, man. Are video games getting too pricey? Are video games getting too pricey,
Fuck yeah.
So we got the greedy money man, the big business, big people, big business, man. So, Nagato, since you were very vocal, I want to start with you, man. How do you feel about video games pricing? Are they getting too pricey? Are they getting out of hand? Let me know. How do you feel, G?
For you console gamers, I feel sorry for you niggas. But to keep it a buck, us PC gamers, bro, we got alternate means to never pay full price for a game ever, son. Shout out to CD Keys and shout out to Green Man Gaming, son. And them Steam summer sales, we ain't paying full price for nothing. Nothing.
I get that notification.
So
everything in my cart is
yeah, in fact, like I'd rather get ripped off than have to pay that much.
real,
Talk about it.
Oh, matter of fact, and shout out to Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle, we be having them bundles every month for a bunch of games and stuff like that. VR packs, a bunch of different fighting game packs, and a bunch of stuff like that every month, every set. So
spell it out for them
PC
folks who can't
gamers. Humble. Be humble. Bundle, like the hair y'all buy.
And his eye, we good to go. Y'all heard him, right?
But no, I mean, so here is the weird part about it, right? Is that when Nintendo announces their prices being what $80, we had $90, $80,
almost 90, close
yeah,
to,
almost 90,
pushing 100. Yeah.
So a lot of the old heads, which are older than me, like I don't know why us unks sticking up for this shit, nigga. It costs too much out here to be talking about. Oh, well, back in the 90s, the 64 games with this much, nigga. I ain't had no games. I had 4 games.
Okay, shit.
Our parents didn't buy us that for Christmas, so you were fortunate for your family to be able to buy them games for you. Now, me as a grown adult, probably making more money than my people did back then. That is still too much. Stop it. Like that is not a valid excuse. Right. But no, I think Nintendo is a greedy company. I've always said that like I think Nintendo is very, very greedy. That's why none of their games ever go on sale. That's why all of their games are still full price for anything that's a Nintendo household game. A lot of other games go on sale. You can catch them like literally like on a price drop. Every Call of Duty that drops in October, and in November that shit is on sale for Black Friday. So Nintendo never does that. Everything is still full price. I think Smash is still $60 to this day. All of them. So with Microsoft and Sony, Microsoft games you don't have to worry about paying full price for, because if you buy Game Pass, a lot of their games will be available on Game Pass, so it doesn't really affect people on Xbox. Sony is kind of in the mid thing, but I don't think they're as greedy to make their stuff that high. But if you're a digital gamer, I don't think it affects you much. Physical gamers, good luck, but that stuff is getting phased out mad soon. So that's kind of where I stand on that.
So, and I'm glad you brought up Nintendo, because you know Danny's the resident Nintendo otaku, and Nintendo is her live or die. If she had to pick one system and one set of games, something from Nintendo for the rest of her life
on the island. Yeah.
Danny, how do you feel about and we'll get into the Nintendo Direct a little bit later, but how do you feel about especially Nintendo being the one to kind of tip the tipping scales for these newer high price games?
So the only reason that I'm complaining a little bit because I'm not used to Nintendo games being $80 or whatever.
Yes.
But like if they're coming out with a brand new system and the shit is giving PlayStation 5, did y'all complain when PlayStation 5 games was $80?
Yep.
Yes.
But y'all still bought them.
No choice.
I ain't gonna out. When I get every time I go to GameStop and that mother say 76, 72, I'll be like,
next time.
Hey, Monster Hunter was the only thing I paid that price point for.
Next time.
That's it.
Yeah, go ahead, Danny, as you were saying.
But yeah, like so I would definitely the only reason I'm not as mad about it is because we are getting a updated system. the graphics supposed to be 10 times better. It's supposed to move a lot smoother, less loading times, all that stuff like that. Now, I do agree with Nagato that their games barely go on sale. They do go on sale sometimes, but it's rare.
Yeah.
Sit back in your chair.
Because you were saying a lot of capish. And I
Did
the
you,
stuff that Nintendo, the Switch 2 is offering is already available on other consoles, so that still don't justify the price point.
That's great. That's great.
That don't justify the price point if that's
about,
already available on PS5 and Xbox One.
Right, but we're talking about for people who want to play the Switch, though. I get that. I have a PC, so
no, I'm saying for the consoles.
Yeah, but people who don't, I mean, people who want the Nintendo Switch, they're gonna be excited that that's coming out on that system. Mm-hmm. So you got to think about it from their point of view.
Facts.
$80 for
everybody don't want everybody don't want a PlayStation 5.
Go ahead, Kane. You got something?
Nah, so he was saying $80 for Street Fighters. If you look back at the prices for Nintendo games, 96, the prices for those games were between $60 to $70. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the price point, it really didn't jump that far.
Because we make more, we're making more money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for it to look just what $20. So you know what I'm saying? Like the old heads, they were complaining, but it was only a $20 jump.
And that's not all the games. Like all the games are not gonna be $20 more.
Yeah.
That's only for like big hits. Like it's probably a lot of games on PlayStation that just came out that aren't $80.
And PlayStation
or
games
$70,
$50 to $60 back in '96.
Unheard of.
So
yeah.
So D-Man, how you feel about it?
I always thought they were 40.
I mean, all the shit that Nintendo's doing is ridiculous, to be honest with you. Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. They want to get their fucking money, I guess. If you want to pay for it, then pay for this. But me?
Why is it any different for Nintendo? I mean, why is it any different? If PlayStation did it,
because PlayStation ain't doing that though. PlayStation and Xbox ain't, but they're not doing not no 90.
But the price increase literally just happened. We jumped from $60 games to 70. Nintendo was greedy and then was like 80, nigga.
So that's huge. So they didn't do. So when the PlayStation 5 dropped, their games weren't $70.
That's what I'm saying.
They are.
Now
right at a PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 wasn't no damn games that was $70. They didn't start doing it until they dropped the PlayStation 5. Nintendo Switch didn't start making $70 games until they're giving us the Switch 2, which is up there with a PlayStation 5.
$90 off rip is $10.
It's not $90. So now you up in the price $30.
I think like everybody is doing this, but I think
Mario Kart is $70
is not only is Nintendo raising it to $90. And I'm just gonna say what I believe. If y'all wrong, y'all can cut me.
No, it's 90.
No, it's high 80. It's high 80. It's high 80
90.
plus tax. Yeah, you can look it up. Everybody can look it up. Look it up. So give me exact. If you Kang, I know you like looking stuff up. Can you give me the exact?
I think when they announced the Mario Kart and the Donkey Kong game, all of their exclusives are $90. It's $10 more than what we're paying now. I think we had
but they said if you're a member or something or whatever, they'll $10
off.
Price. Yeah, they'll lower the price just a little bit, but it's still 90. That's so kind of crazy.
So what I think it is, and like I said, if I'm wrong, y'all can say no, that's not how I feel. But people are talking about the price point for Nintendo. And yes, Nintendo has their hits. They have their main staples. But is Nintendo bringing the bangers of games catalog like PlayStation 5 or Microsoft have been doing over the last, I'll say, 4 or 5 years?
Nah, B.
I mean, because a lot of the games that came out weren't able to run on Nintendo like people wanted them to. Like a lot of people complained about
Pokemon Violet was horrible on.
Yeah, they complained about that. They complained about Zelda. They complained about the Harry Potter game. Like, look at the system that we had. So yeah, it ran certain stuff. We still played the game, but like now we're getting a system where the shit gonna be fire. So
anybody can chime in after I say this part. I do feel like the games, like I was not a fan of the Direct, and like I said, we'll get into that. But I was not a fan of the Direct. I think all things encompassing that we're talking about, like the price, the catalog of games being a lot of just overhauls of original games from the Switch, I really didn't like. Like the two games that I was excited about, Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, they looked really well. I've already talked to y'all, I think, off stream about me not being really psyched about Metroid Prime 4. It looked kind of outdated for a first-person shooter. But with that being said, I just feel like all that encompassing, I don't feel like Nintendo's really pushing the needle. And then the new things that they're adding to the Switch too, like the feature, the friend play feature where we can watch each other, I think that was very poorly done. At the time, if you go back and watch it, it looks like the frame rate at which the screens are running at, I think are really poor. And I think they have all the abilities as a billion-trillion-dollar company that they could have made that a lot better. If that's one of the things that you're banking your system on, I think it could have been done better. And the fact that I still have to pay $10 to do voice chat is crazy.
That's wild. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. But that ties back into the pricing of games. Not only do I have to pay that, but if you're not giving me a console that I feel like is gonna make me play it, I can't justify me personally spending my money on that when I got a PlayStation and a PC and an Xbox that allows me to play Games Pass. Like I get Doom, The Dark Ages for free day one. I can't. So yeah, I feel like that's a little bit overpriced. I feel like staying at the same price point, but obviously we got political stuff going on that changes that. But yeah, I just feel like it's a little bit overpriced. But if Nintendo comes out swinging after the fact, then maybe. I'm not getting it day one, but it's definitely will be on my list to get if it's a better version of the original Switch.
Yeah, I'm not, and I wasn't a huge fan of the Direct either. The only thing I'm excited about is the Switch itself. Like I probably will get Mario Kart, but I'm not getting Donkey Kong. Like I'm not getting those. So, yeah, I'm not getting those. I'm just excited about the Switch itself. Like, and I mean, Quentin, like you made a lot of good points. I feel you, but it's like the same for me. I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation 5 because I have a PC.
Yes.
Like, and it's no like exclusive game on the PlayStation 5 in that I want that's gonna make me go buy a PlayStation 5.
Facts.
Because like when it first came out, like they had like 2 or 3 exclusive games.
Yes. I've had a
Spider-Man and I think it was like something else.
Yeah.
Returnal is really good. If you've never played Returnal for PS5, play it. It's a really good game. But yeah.
But yeah, it's like and then they did the Final Fantasy, but then they ended up putting it on PC too. But it's just like that wasn't enough for me to go buy a PlayStation 5. So I feel you on that.
Yes.
Which is a reason not to buy a Switch, but because I love the Switch. It's one of my favorite systems. I am going to get one, probably not pre-order, not the day it releases, but I'm eventually going to get one because I still got my original. I didn't even get the OLED. But
I still got my original Switch too.
Yeah,
but, broke though.
But my Joy-Cons got me like this. I'll be like this.
I'm serious, nigga. On Facebook Marketplace, nigga. I'm paying games and then my money for
I'm glad you said that. Joy-Cons, OG Joy-Cons, still $70 out the store.
But that's what I mean by Nintendo prices. They don't say, nigga, the GameCube controllers still cost that much if you can find them. And I needed them for Smash.
$70.
How much are PlayStation 4 controllers?
PlayStation 4 controllers are like $40 now.
Yeah, I'm about to say the PlayStation 5 controllers are the one that's like 60.
Yeah.
60, 70.
So D-Man, can I get some of your thoughts on like the gaming and pricing and everything? And we'll go straight into the Nintendo Direct after this thing. We'll go straight.
I got one more thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go, D-Man.
Oh, all right. Yeah, the pricing, like I said already, for Nintendo, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, I respect them though. If they want to do that, that's cool. They can do whatever they want. But like, I'm not gonna go out like Danny said. I'm not day one. I might eventually get one, but I'm not gonna go out my way just to, you know what I'm saying, just to do all that. But the PlayStation though, for sure, like, I'm definitely gonna buy those games. Like, I don't care about none of that. I like it. But 2K though, 2K though, no, 2K they got me.
They said 150. Their games are 150. You buy them?
Oh no, 150, crazy. What?
Everybody, don't get these niggas ideas, quick.
So GTA 150, you buying it?
First, no.
I'm pretty sure the highest version of GTA, the most pristine version,
I think it's
like with all
200.
the shit. Yeah, I was gonna say about 200.
It's 200. Yeah.
GTA 6 got me all the way up. If you think I'm about to pay
Catch me on 5.
over 100 for that, is you're silly. Because I
And
heard
before
the price for
I'm
that is
definitely
gonna be
going on
crazy.
5M.
The price for that is gonna be crazy. So no.
And before Nagato, before you say your piece, Nagato, I didn't get Kang's thoughts on
Same,
pricing all as a whole. So how do you feel, Kang, about the pricing of the games? And do you and just talk about like what type of gamer you are? Like, are you a big Nintendo fan? Are you a big PlayStation fan? Microsoft? What's your favorite?
No, I'm not a big Nintendo fan. As far as like my top, I'll say PlayStation. I just switched over to PC as of last year. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't looking back. So I'm on my keyboard and mouse journey. So
Welcome.
hey, listen, I feel like a whole different type of sweat on this side.
gamer, yeah.
Yeah, no cap. I can't even play regular shooters.
Don't play.
Yeah, for real. Like when you grab that controller though with the aiming, like my hand coordination
feel
is just
weird.
off. Like,
It feel weird.
So, nah, definitely Microsoft they did their big one with everything. As far as pricing, I think I made my statement earlier. Is pricing was pretty much the same, so they only bumped up like what $10-$20, and I'm just be honest with you. If you want it, you gonna pay for it. Let's just be real. So
facts, talk that shit. So Nagato, what were you gonna say, brother?
Nintendo knows that their fans are gonna buy it, as they have this monopoly on nostalgia.
Yep.
There's no other company that has that monopoly like Nintendo does.
Yes.
They don't drop new IPs outside of, I think, the most biggest IP that they got is Splatoon.
Bayonetta? I was gonna say Bayonetta.
No, I mean, but that's just them buying the rights to something.
Yeah.
I mean,
new
IP would be Splatoon as far as any new big thing. Outside of everything outside of that, Nintendo knows, our sales are looking poorly. Guess what?
Mario.
These niggas gonna buy this Mario. Our sales looking poorly. Y'all gonna buy this Zelda. We finna go bankrupt. Sakurai, come on, man. I know you said you retired, bro. Get them niggas that smash, and it's gonna sell. So it don't matter, like for Nintendo. So that's why I feel like, and I've always stated, Nintendo do not push the envelope when it comes down to features and or the standard of today's gaming, right? So we're in a new gaming like standard. If PS5 or Xbox was to drop half the shit that Nintendo does, it would be talked poorly about. So the Switch 2 finna drop. I guarantee you, Discord is not gonna be on it.
Wow, what up, my boy?
You know what I mean? Yes. So that is something that's now we're looking forward to. A lot of these games that they're gonna drop, not even gonna be able to be crossplay. Fortnite wasn't able to be crossplay on fucking Switch. It was only crossplay with mobile because it ran so poorly. So all of these new features and stuff is just now the standard of gaming. But the Switch 2, like how the Switch was, I guarantee you they're gonna push it and say, oh no, this is the new gen of gaming, and it's not in the same gen because they say that the Switch, PS5, and the new Xbox are all in the same generation, and the Switch 2, that's how they're going to push it, is the next generation of gaming, when that's not true. You know what I mean? So they know that their fans are going to be able to push it, so they can keep doing half-ass shit because they're going to make their money, because niggas going to want their Mario.
Regardless, at the end of the day, especially they got the open world feature, like they gonna pay for that.
So that I got inner hatred for Nintendo. That's just what it is, and I disagree with how they push stuff and how it works.
And I wouldn't say I have hate for Nintendo. It's just the flaws of Nintendo can be glaring sometimes. Obviously, like you said, the monopoly is the biggest part, and we'll just segue this right into the Nintendo Direct, Danny. So the glaring flaws of Nintendo, like you said, the monopoly, they feel like they don't. Me personally, I feel like they don't have to try to compete, because the nostalgia of it. People are going to buy Zelda. People are going to buy Mario. People are going to buy Mario Kart. People are going to buy
Fire Emblem.
Yes, Fire Emblem, which is one of the top Xenoblade Chronicles.
They have a huge catalog of nostalgia. Yes, like their catalog of nostalgia from Pokemon. Since Snotty Noses is ridiculous, and the games don't got to be good games. They can be shitty quality, mid, okay, but don't push it. Yes. You know what I mean? Like we've been waiting for like a real open world Pokemon game for forever. It took other companies to do that, and them sued the fuck out of them. Yes, for us, So like, no.
Because one of the games that go back to my mind in recent memory, Pokemon Violet. I enjoyed the game for being Pokemon, but if I'm looking at it in a critical sense, the game was so underperforming in so many ways. It almost felt like a game like when Danny, when Pokemon does like a Shimmering Gold or Soul Silver, like they just updated the original. That's what it felt like. It didn't feel like the next evolution of Pokemon. I was very disappointed looking at it in a critical sense, but as like a Pokemon fan, I just enjoyed it for what it was. But the frame rates were bad, the draw distance were bad. Pokemon, like just the way the game looked and felt very last gen. And I still kind of feel that way with this Nintendo Direct. Like I said, 2 games that looked very good. Mario Kart, what is it, the World Tour, and then you had Donkey Kong Banana Bonanza or whatever the fuck the name is.
Even though people don't like that design.
Yes, I hate that design. They only took it from fucking Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. I do not like that design of Donkey Kong.
I don't like it.
It looked goofy.
And I did, my apologies. I did want to say my first system that first console, whatever you want to call it, that I ever got was a Nintendo Game Boy. When I moved to the States, you know what I'm saying, from the Virgin Islands, that flight attendant gave me a Nintendo Game Boy and Pokemon Red. Everything brand new. Changed my life. I was like, oh my gosh, I love games. This is what they've been doing over here. I love the States. Big shout outs to Nintendo for that. So as far as like nostalgia and everything, I could see why people would be attached to it.
But we want good shit from
then also like with the nostalgia feeling, like they bringing back games, but they also adding like more stuff to it. So I do appreciate that. Like, they dropping like the same games, but like niggas keep buying Call of Duty.
That's facts. You ain't lying. That's facts. Me and D-Man get Call of Duty every year.
Yeah, like every time somebody says something, but you see the new Call of Duty, is it new?
No, it's the same.
Like, it's literally the same thing. And so like other companies have their ways of like making people spend more money on the same shit too. It's like you said, it's a nostalgia thing. Like they just dropped a new map on Call of Duty not too long ago. A map that we already played on before, but niggas are so excited. Oh, it's back. Like, we do the same thing with Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie, I do get excited about stuff like that. Like, oh, they bring back Pokemon Yellow. Boy, I can't wait to play that on this screen. I'm
Definitely.
like it's
I understand.
Yeah, it's lit.
Like I told people before, and that's why I feel like if Nintendo puts the same effort, because these are all of the all of the technology that Xbox, Microsoft, and PlayStation use are available for Nintendo. Nintendo can take their games to the next level. Like Pokemon ZNA, we were talking about that was in the Nintendo Direct, and I had brought it up. You saw that they took a lot of inspiration from Power World. They're taking a lot of inspiration from other games that are Pokemon adjacent. I think Tem's came out. It didn't do that big, but it definitely has some mechanics.
It fell off.
But I remember we were talking about this, D-Man and Danny, when the new Pokemon Arceus came out. And I was saying that was the route that Pokemon should go in. I stated multiple times, I felt like Final Fantasy, the 7 remake, Pokemon should be looking at them for their combat system, the moving, and then the team aspect where you can switch between the Pokemon and have them fighting. And that's what it looks like they're doing in Z to A. And I'm very excited. But when I see that, and then we get the graphic fidelity or the frame rate is still piss poor, it takes you out of the game when you know these guys can make an amazing fucking game. And that's just what fucking gets me, bro. I just feel like they fucking being lazy because they don't have to.
Can the system really do it though? That'd be the thing.
That's the thing, but we don't have the system yet. But from what they're showing, it is showing that they can do it. But that was gonna be my next question.
Yes.
Like, do you think Nintendo has always been like in its own lane, its own kind of world? I don't think they're trying to compete with the graphics of this and the graphics of that. Blah 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 blah. Do y'all think that y'all are trying to push something onto them that they don't want to do and then complaining about it?
It could be that. And I'll let y'all chime in too.
Because I feel like they could have honestly did that, but I don't think that's up their alley of what they want to do.
It could be that, because games don't have to look good for them to be fun. Look at us playing Schedule 1. Schedule 1 is atrocious looking on purpose, but it's still a fun game. I
Repo.
just feel like, yes, Repo as well.
Mhm.
But I feel like Nintendo is trying to make, like, let's look at Breath of the Wild. There is no reason that Breath of the Wild should have the technological issues that it does. If they let's just say they outsources the PlayStation to make that. You know how gorgeous the game already looks good. The game will look so fucking gorgeous, fully optimized. It would have been top 10 game ever. But because of the technological issues, it brings it down. And I think that's I feel like for me, that's a travesty. But no, I don't feel like the games have to be graphically great. But yeah, y'all touch on it. I don't know, man.
My thing is that it's 100% understood that Nintendo isn't really trying to compete with consoles because they're in their own lane. But the thing is that even for their lane that they're in, they're not pushing basic features or quality of life things in games. You know what I mean? Like not enough open world games, not enough, voice chat. Simple little mechanics and stuff like that, party systems and little, and like it's not being pushed enough where it feels fluent, it feels fun, and a lot of the mechanics that we got in other games ain't even like in Nintendo stuff. Like Smash Ultimate, there's a lot of shit that's missing from that as a whole. Rank, no voice chat, like a lot of the shit is just fucking goofy and fucking stupid. And then even moving over to like the new Mario Kart, hopefully, it plays well.
Yeah, it looks good so far.
It looks
good.
good.
Do you think that maybe it took them so long to even try to add voice chat? Because mainly, like, if we being real, Nintendo is for children. Like for the most part, that's gonna be the that's gonna be
us. It is for us.
No, I mean,
it is for us. Kids are playing Roblox. Kids are playing Roblox.
I agree. But no, most parents, when they go to a store,
Nintendo,
they're not gonna be like, "Oh, let me buy my child a PlayStation 5." They're gonna get them a Switch,
a tablet. More tablets.
A tablet, or a Switch. But also, okay, so boom, I don't have a kid myself, but like when I have my nieces and them with me, like voice chat on Roblox, people be saying some wild shit. So like, imagine playing a game with your mama on the Switch because and somebody get up there saying "bitch, nigga," why you hit me with his red shell?
That
like,
I agree with.
You playing like
you're right.
So I feel like Nintendo.
But they play Fortnite on there. They be saying that
because for the most part,
yes,
it's for children. They're thinking
I understand that. I understand that.
But the kids
for the children.
for the children.
No,
so yeah,
kids are in the Call of Duty lobbies and on 2K Call of Duty. Like, that is where they at. That's where they at. Like it don't take a rocket scientist to do that motherfucking census to know that kids ain't playing Nintendo.
No, for sure. I agree, Brina.
So,
but
we are Nintendo's target audience.
So
kids don't know who Zelda is. These motherfucking anybody less than 10 years old don't know who fucking Zelda. They know who Pikachu is. They know who fucking Zelda is. They know who Roy Mark is.
Okay, so that's a good point.
They don't know who Donkey Kong is.
Imagine you in a Pokemon game, a kid playing Pokemon and they lose, getting cussed out by a grown adult. Like
it happens in every other game.
Maybe Nintendo don't want that. They see that shit.
I mean, I understand
they don't want that.
voice chat. I understand like in-game voice chat, but like party systems and all. We paid for Switch Online for what fucking reason blows my mind. For a lot of the common features, like to just be like not even worth it. Motherfucking Switch ain't even have an Ethernet port. That's how greedy
you had to get
y'all gotta go buy this shit from Mayflash. You want an Ethernet port? Go buy it from Mayflash. We don't even license them out.
That's crazy work.
That is crazy.
So Kang, D-Man, D-Man, I know you're gonna probably get the Switch 2 at some point. Kang, with games, I don't know if you saw the direct yourself, but we have Mario Kart, which is like the biggest one. Mario Kart, what is it? World Tour? That is called?
Yeah, the little open world.
Yes. Do you think that's something that can potentially get you to buy a Switch 2? Is that something that you're interested in? And has Nintendo interested you with any games in the Switch era?
No. Let me be honest with you. I'll say like the the Mario. What is it? The Mario Jamboree.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one. That one
Mario
did catch
Party.
my attention. Mario Party Jamboree.
That was
And
terrible.
then it was terrible. That's crazy. Oh my heart.
I didn't really like Jamboree like that.
Yeah. Okay.
My
Well,
bad.
It was a combination of a lot of Mario Party mini games, and
right.
then they added like a whole new story or another way to play the game and shit like that. But yeah.
Yeah. As far as me purchasing it, I definitely thought about it. Actually thinking about getting 2 and reselling 1. That way the first one is free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like that would be a smart thing to do. Or if I do get 1, then I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Getting it for $500, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So if I do get
Mario Kart,
it comes with Mario.
It comes with Mario Kart if you get it from Cars.
Nah, see that. Yeah, now I think the only business move to make that would have to be a business move. I'm be honest with you, because I know I'm not gonna play it too often.
Yes,
but I would want to have it on hand with because I do have friends that do play that, so I do want to partake in it every once in a while.
Yeah, D-Man, how about you, brother?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get it eventually. You know what I'm saying, but not first day time. Hopefully, if they do like want to be generous and lower the price some point in time, then shit.
No, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I know. Hey, nigga can dream.
I know that resale is about to be crazy.
You see Santa before you see a price drop on Nintendo product.
Okay.
You'll probably see him twice before the price drop.
Now, if we do have the option where I can, like I did with my original Switch, get it without the dock, then now we might be talking a little bit earlier than year 2 or something like that. If I can get the option,
you mean like a Switch Lite?
No, the Switch 2, but without the dock. You know, the original Switch, you had the option to get it without the dock or with the dock.
That was that other one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The original Switch. Yeah, not the
Switch. Yeah. It was Switch, OLED, and then it was another one that they dropped in between before the OLED.
The light.
Yes, the light.
Yeah, the light. Yeah, where the sticks didn't even come off.
Yes, but if you got an option like that, maybe day one, because even the features with the new Joy-Cons that they showed, like the little mouse feature, that wasn't enough to tip.
But that's still dope.
I was just about to say, how do you
that
feel
is still
dope?
But that's showing what it's gonna be able to do. They haven't dropped everything.
Will they have a web browser?
We don't know, but why do we want that?
What you mean? Why do we want it,
bro? They're not trying to do all that shit.
I'm just saying.
But I mean, if you not near your PC though,
movies.
If you're not near your PC though,
know what I'm saying? I'm in the bed laying down. I'm trying to look up something, watch some illegal movies or something like that from the Switch, because that's what all I use consoles for. Like for, so you know what I'm saying? Like where? Yeah. Or maybe
yeah, Black Ops 2 is still
trying to watch one of y'all on Twitch.
Yeah,
maybe able to type a Twitch name in.
So obviously, like a lot of people do modded configurations. Like as long as they're accessible to use on PC, I could see some cool things coming out of that.
If it works in games, all games.
Yes.
I feel like it may be like not everything compatible.
Exactly. So, but if they can make that thing work where you can like play a game on your PC with it and stuff like that, all games out, I'm cool with that. That's a huge buy. But yeah, man, I don't know. The Nintendo Direct itself was really lackluster. Once again, if we're going back to Pokemon, it's supposed to be the next evolution of Pokemon again.
That's not even exciting me.
Exactly.
Wait, so, Dan, I got a question for you. What was your favorite part about the Direct?
The system
itself.
That's it. Nothing. I wasn't excited about any of the games because I'm more of an RPG person. Like,
what would you be looking forward to?
They haven't seen. I haven't seen anything. I mean,
or on your wish list per se. What would you be looking forward to on your wish list for the Switch, dude? Like that you would be mad hype for?
Oh, definitely another. I mean, I did see the new Zelda game, but it's more of an Edge of Calamity game. Yeah, you ever played that one? So I was excited about that, but like now, like I just bought Xenoblade Chronicles X. I wish they would have said that shit for the Switch too. Like, but like it's just stuff like games like that. But I mean, the games that they show, I wasn't like really super excited about. Like, not getting Donkey Kong, not getting Kirby, like Mario Kart. I'm definitely gonna get.
Oh, you getting Donkey Kong? You know you love you some DK. You know you love that, Brian.
I do. I think the last DK I played was on the 64. So
I'm saying
with the bongos. Talk about it.
That's GameCube.
No,
the bongos.
Country.
That's
But yeah, I was just excited about the system itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have a single wish list game?
Like Xenoblade Chronicles of Fire Emblem. Xenoblade Chronicles of Fire Emblem.
Or Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But yeah, Pokemon didn't tip the needle for me. Once again, I feel like it's gonna be another game that's underwhelming. Like it's gonna feel outdated. Like it's gonna feel like the mechanics that they're trying to implement. Like all I gotta go do is look at PlayStation and Microsoft's games that have similar mechanics and just build on those. You don't have to. I feel like Nintendo be trying to build all that shit from the ground up, and it's like y'all years behind, bro. Like I don't know.
What someone said in chat is that they would want a Pokemon game where you can play in more than one region outside of being stuck in the same one.
And that's what I thought this was going to be. That's what I thought this was going to be. But when I seen it, it was just like, oh, you
one city.
Like, ew.
If they can just add a feature where you can actually say like Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. You know what I'm saying? And maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Voice line.
You feel me? But maybe. But maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. For
nerds.
But for
that's for nerds.
I mean, I'll do it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna hold you. Charizard, Chokeslam. What you talking about?
Wait, do they have a VR Pokemon game?
But you know, but that
VR Pokemon game
that'll be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
They will sue the fuck out of. They will sue Meta so motherfucking quick.
They can have all my. They got
Meta so quick because they ain't think of it, and then the Switch can't do VR, so they'll sue them so quick. But also, I do got something right. So, do you think the Switch itself would still be popular if PlayStation was still pushing their handheld consoles? Because that's one of the biggest conveniences about the Switch is that Sony stopped making the portables and the Vitas and all of that, and I feel like if they kept pushing it and then Xbox made theirs, that I don't think Switch would have held up as well.
Well, I think the Switch will still be strong for the reasons we already stated. Just because they have the monopoly on certain IPs that are nostalgia for us. I feel like it still would have probably did at least similar. You know what I'm saying? With your Smash, Mario Kart, being able to take those wherever you go, Mario Party, all types of games that come out for Switch IPs. I feel like Nintendo would just have the monopoly on that, and you have to get the Switch to get that game because it is their standard console. It's not a DS. It's not a handheld just by itself. It's the actual console. So I think it'll probably do about the same myself.
And then on top of that, if you look back to when PlayStation dropped their handhelds, like Nintendo still kept up with them, if not surpassed them in prices when they were really pushing.
DS was
when
kicking
the DS
ass.
came out with the PSP, like so I feel like it would still be the same. And also, if you look at it now, like with like Steam Decks and all that stuff like that, like you got a handheld PC. But niggas are still buying Switches.
Because that's an exception, though. Them bitches are expensive. Like Steam Deck and a ROG are expensive.
I mean, but like
pricey.
Yeah, but like even now, like I'm pretty. They are pricey, but like I think the highest one I saw was like $400 or $499, something like that. For Steam Deck.
Yeah, but but Steam Decks are for like PC gamers, right? So like. The average gamer don't know what the fuck a Steam Deck is. Like if you ask the regular, ordinary like console gamer, you'd be like, "Hey man, you seen that Steam Deck?" They wouldn't know what the fuck that is.
Yes, this is true.
That's one of the things y'all be using when y'all be streaming and stuff. Like, they don't know what that is.
I'm glad you brought that up because just about 2 weeks ago, I think Kanye West did an interview and he had a Steam Deck, and people were saying not on stream but in the news media, Kanye West uses a Nintendo Switch to produce music,
or a phone. They think it's a phone.
Yeah, yes.
So,
but he had the Steam Deck, and folks didn't know what it was. So
because the marketing for it ain't heavily marketed for that. It's marketed for us PC gamers that want a game on the go. Like, hey, you be out and about and stuff like that. Hey, man, You can play while you're moving around. You know, all right.
And I thought about getting one, but then I was like, I have a Switch.
So to go ahead and wrap it up, guys, are we thumbs up Switch 2? Are we shaky? Are we thumbs down? Right now, I'm shaky, man. I ain't gonna cap. I'm shaky right now.
If Smash get announced, I'm buying that bitch. Fuck everything I said.
See?
But see, I'm a competitive Smash player. I can't I can't even hold you. Like I'm a competitive Smash player. So Smash drop, I gotta go, fuck the community. But I gotta play Smash. You know what I'm saying, man?
I'm a Smash player too, but
special multiverse going.
Oh yeah, Smash. I ain't gonna cap. For me, Smash. Yeah, that's definitely like Switch buys. Switch gets bought when Smash come out.
I had to get one of them motherfuckers that fell off the train.
But I got a plug. I got to do a small plug, man. Shout out to Negative Edge and my crew. We had the Gods of Memphis tournament this past weekend, man. It was a great turnout. Thank you so much. Shout out to TJ Dobbs, the mastermind behind Negative Edge. And we're going to be bringing you guys some more great fighting game FGC content, so y'all stay tuned for that. And I got my own jersey.
When's the next jersey?
I'll keep y'all posted. We don't have any dates yet, but one cool thing, and I'm talking to you about it. You already know. Memphis MegaCon actually reached out to me and our crew.
Oh,
Adapt or Die, Negative Edge. We will battle on the Bluff as well. We will be hosting their fighting game tournament at Memphis MegaCon. So you guys, if you're in the Memphis area, West Memphis, Mississippi, come on out, man. We're gonna be hosting their tournament for those 2 days on Saturday and Sunday. So you guys,
proud of you, man.
Hey, man, that's good shit.
But moving on, Captain, I want to get your thoughts. Starting off, we're gonna be talking about Invincible. I think Invincible is a great, if y'all know anything about Keep It G, we've been fucking with Invincible for a long time.
So they want to one.
We've been fucking with it for a long time. And Kang, being new here, you definitely wanted to talk about this a lot. So I just want to get your thoughts on Invincible as a whole. How do you feel like it being different from other MCU, DC stuff? Like, what does it feel? What gap does it feel for you?
To be honest with you, man, it really shows me that lifestyle. Like, as far as being a hero, as far as being a villain, you know what I'm saying? Anything in between, a regular civilian. Yeah. It shows that lifestyle. Like, it's when stuff is happening, the relationships, the ups and downs that you have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're able to relate either with one character or many, but you are definitely able to relate with at least one character there. And to be able to see the character development within that show, it was just breathtaking for real, man. Like, I'm be honest with you, I'm just tell you my favorite character is Rexplode. I'm just be 100. Yeah, just because he had one of the greatest growth. Rest in paradise to a real one. You know what I'm saying? He had the greatest growth to me. Like, and just to see the way that he went out, it was just tragic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Invincible top tier.
And I'm glad we're talking about it because, like I said, it's going to go into probably a deeper talk about more mature superhero shows, but they're talking about making a movie, and there's talks about a video game coming out. D-Man, I want to get your thoughts. Then we go Danny, and then we go Nagato. I want to finish off with you. How do y'all feel about Invincible? If you have seen the latest episode, if you've seen the first episode, if you haven't seen it at all, somebody explain what it's about and how you feel about it.
First of all, Mark
Yogi, it's amazing. Watch it.
Yeah, what's up, Yogi? What's it going
he can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Oh, what up, Change?
Invincible is the best. I don't give about nobody else. It's all about Mark. He makes the show. The show is about him, of course. But like the storyline of him and all 3 seasons, just seeing the growth of that guy. He's like, he is what it is. He's invincible, dude. Like, he can't be beaten, even though he. All right, relax. All right, he has.
I thought my mic was muted. My bad, bro.
But he always comes back, and what's that at, right? All right.
All right. Man, Battle Beast did my boy.
Oh no. I think he's traumatized from that one.
Hey,
but
as long as he ain't like the Hulk, man. Hulk got his ass whooped one time and then he a bitch forever. Like,
Hey,
bro.
Calm down on Hulk.
He's what we call a different.
No, we talking about MCU Hulk. We talking about MCU Hulk. MCU Hulk, Nagato. You know how they did him. You know how
I know they did him dirty, but calm down. We gonna sit. We don't even that
from green to pale real quick, my boy. That's all I'm saying. That boy Hulk changed colors, boy.
Hey, made him turn into a professor. But
talk about it.
I don't even want to start throwing out the Hulk feet.
Hey, look, I'm gonna let you know he got real logical. He got real logical.
He got real
off the screen. Get that off the screen. I'm disrespecting Magneto like that, nigga.
Eve is so fire. She's so fire, dude.
No, it's for real. I love her.
She's so underrated, bro.
Yes.
Oh my god.
If you haven't watched her spin-off little mini special, yes, it was good.
I did.
So
that's how you know where, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that she has to go through what she has to go through to be able to unlock that power.
Yes.
So
apparently they're doing I think they said they was going to do a Rexplode one next.
I hope so.
Cool. So
I hope so.
That's going to be very interesting to see. Because I can't wait for it. But season 3 is probably the best season that they drop. Season 4 was already announced like after the first 2 episodes of season 3. So that's how you know Invincible is going to go crazy forever because they keep announcing new seasons after the first 2-3 episodes. Like, come on, stop that shit. Like,
so
come on.
So I want to ask you, and Danny, you can answer first. Why do you think that Invincible as a show has taken off the way it has? Why do you think that people gravitate towards it so much? Like, people are living and dying by this specific superhero show. Why do you think that is?
It's different. They brought like different, like
D-Man, I could swear I said that. No, I'm just...
I thought you said me then. Oh, my bad.
I was ready to answer too, Brian. I was ready. I was like,
I wasn't even mad. I was just like,
no, it's fine. It's fine. But you ever want to answer, it's all good.
Now you can go ahead, D-Man. Before you lose, go ahead.
He definitely seemed passionate as hell.
Hey, look.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's just different. That's all I'm gonna get. Go ahead, Danny. It's just different.
Different how?
Y'all ain't the only ones with beards and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, relax.
Get stuck. Stop playing.
But no, I just want. But yeah, Danny, how do you feel? Why do you think it's such a popular show? Why do you think people will love it so much? What do you think make people gravitate towards it?
Like he said, it's relatable for one, and then two, like I think that when the show dropped, we didn't really know what to expect with it, and like I know, like when I first watched the episode, like I don't think I looked at like the rating or anything like that. I was just like, oh, this nigga just cuss, and then I was like, oh, this not for kids for real, or not even that. It was just like I just really feel like it's relatable to me as an adult, and like the fighting's good, the storyline good. Like I done had so many like what the fuck moments, like it was stuff I didn't expect, and they did a really good job with like the character development of Mark and Eve and everybody, mostly everybody else who didn't die. But like it's just.
But not to cut you off, something I just thought, so we can go ahead and get this out the way. If you guys want your Twitch chat to come in on here where they can comment too, I think we should be able to knock on each other. So I'm going to try to knock on you guys now.
I knocked on you.
Okay, you did already?
Yeah, I knocked on you.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up my Twitch now. But yeah, go ahead, continue, Danny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you good. Yeah, I knew that announcement was for me to say my yearly stream today. But, but yeah, it's just a relatable show. I just feel like they're doing an amazing job with how things are going. And also, like, there isn't like filler episodes. Like something happens they know how to keep our attention. Like it's just it's great. I don't even know what more I can say.
Definitely. Nagato, have you watched Invincible? And if you have, how do you feel about it? And can you re-knock on me, please? There you go. You in there? Yes, sir.
All right.
So now everybody's chat should be able to come through on the main chat. So you guys should be able to have your chat up as well, where you guys get y'all comments up there.
First thing first, I'm sorry. I got to get this out the way. Quit playing my nigga. Quit playing with my nigga Magneto, son. Solos Eve. Don't fucking play with me, nigga. Stop that. What are you gonna do to her? I mean, what is she going to do to him? Magneto will put her in a vegetable state so fast it is ridiculous.
Are we talking about mental? Are we talking about no mental block Eve? Are we talking about full
any Eve?
She's manipulating reality. She's manipulating.
Like his daughter do that. That's a cakewalk. That is a cakewalk. Stop playing with Magneto. That is a cakewalk. Stop playing with my man's, bro. He fight this stuff on a regular. This is nothing new to Magneto. He will fold her up, make her a vegetable, nigga. We'll name it a potato, a carrot, asparagus. It don't matter. A papaya. She will be it.
That's
She'll
not
be
a
a vegetable.
But she can literally manipulate herself.
And she will just stay it. She will just stay it. She
but have you
blood.
seen
There's
it,
so
though?
much blood all over the place. He will fuck her up. It is ridiculous what Magneto would do to her. My nigga survived with his whole chest. His whole chest was missing. Magneto used his powers to keep himself up. The nigga's dead. How many people you know can survive with their whole inner chest missing? Nothing.
Adam Eve.
He can do it too. Quit playing with Mag. Go on to topic. Quit playing with me, James. Try something else, nigga. Don't try me, nigga. When it comes to Magneto, you know what that is, nigga. You know what's up?
Do you feel that way because of nostalgic?
Nostalgic? No, nigga. No.
Can you not accept that somebody has come along that can do what you do?
Mag fight casually, fight people like Adam and Eve every day of the week. Every day of the week, Mad Jim, Jaspers, Legion, Juggernaut is ridiculous. 5A plus people are just like, this is casual, this is cakewalk. There are plenty of Omega level mutants that can do what Adam Eve does on a regular basis that Mag has to squabble with.
Come back to life after they die.
Squabble with who?
If we're talking about
Iceman does it. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Adam Eve,
Dark
no
Phoenix.
mental block.
No
mental block. Have you seen it though?
What are y'all talking about? These are niggas. It don't y'all, bro. Nothing Adam Eve it does.
Hey yo,
we're talking about no mental block.
Nothing Adam Eve does is new to the X-Men. Nothing that she does is new to the X-Men. There are reality warpers in the X-Men. What are we doing?
Bro,
what are we doing?
You're worse than these Goku.
What are you worse
than these Goku?
What do you mean? So let me ask you this. Can Scarlet not do the same? Do Jean Grey not do the same? Do Nate Grey not do the same? Do I gotta keep going? Do Legion not do the same?
Has Magneto beaten them though? Has Magneto beaten? Has Magneto beaten them?
Squabble with these niggas.
Has he beaten them?
Yes.
When? What about
all the time?
Send me the video.
That's his dog.
Let me see all the time too.
I seen the footage. I seen
the footage.
I seen you the Carfax. Don't worry about it. I seen you the Carfax.
Yeah, you got me on video. I need those videos.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. I seen you the Carfax. Don't worry about it. But anyway, on to
yes. Invincible itself. Yeah, tell me how you feel about it.
You see me, right?
Back to being professional here. I got in my heel mode. My apologies.
Talk that shit.
Yeah, calm down.
I fuck with Invincible because I fuck with Robert Kirkman.
Yes.
When I did my rewatch of Walking Dead, I didn't realize that Robert Kirkman also wrote Walking Dead, and there's a lot of Invincible references in the Walking Dead. And I was like, damn, that's cool as fuck.
Shit, Invincible is Glenn.
I think why a lot of people fuck with Invincible is because the nigga get his ass beat. Like, he ain't overpowered or none of that shit. So, like, the fact that, like, he ain't an overpowered superhero and he get his shit rocked, and it's like, you know what I mean? And then, you know, all the other characters are also relatable and stuff like that is nice. And then there's a lot of great scenes and moments that come from it. It's bloody, it's gory, and stuff like that. And then this Adam Eve person, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Adam Eve is turned, bro.
But
like,
you know,
no
overall,
did you finish it?
Did I
no mental block is different.
I looked into it.
And
I was not impressed. I'm not impressed. Do y'all want to do this?
Talk about it. You can't talk about it.
I looked at what she does. I was seeing the end of the story.
You ain't looking
at the story.
You ain't doing
I know y'all talking about some mental blocks.
It's not enough. I'm telling you.
It is, bro. Once again, what does Adam Eve does that an X-Man can't? It ain't nothing new.
She come back to life.
I definitely
six X-Men that can do what she does.
agree.
I didn't name 6 X-Men that do the same thing that Magneto got to worry about on a daily fucking basis.
I agree.
They got a nigga named Darwin in the X-Men line up. Like, come on, man. This nigga got to pull up to these Omega broken ass mutants. You got to pull up to Iceman and they can't die for shit. But they got to figure out how you got to squabble with him. Got to pull up to a nigga named Dog who can adapt to anything. The nigga had to adapt to death and became the god of death. Like, come on, man. Like this was the shit he walk up to.
I just need to see him. All I need to do is see Magneto beat Scarlet Witch. Just show me the receipts when he beat Scarlet Witch. If he can't beat Scarlet Witch, he can't beat Adam Eve.
Hey, look, because you got a whole PC right in front of you.
That's all I'm saying. If he ain't beat Scarlet Witch, hands down, beat her, he can't beat Adam Eve.
Matter of fact, he beat Thanos' granddaddy. The fuck?
That ain't...
No. So, because y'all don't understand how OP Thanos' granddaddy is. Thanos' granddaddy beat the shit out of everybody on Krakoa. Krakoa is full of nothing but Omega level mutants. He beat the shit out of Legion. He beat the shit out of Iceman. He beat the shit out of every Omega level mutant on Krakoa. And guess who killed him? Magneto. Quit playing with my nigga, bro.
Until that nigga showed me that he beat Scarlet Witch.
He soloed Uranus, who was Thanos' granddaddy, soloed by himself Krakoa, which is nothing but Omega mutants. That is not the place you want to pull up and stand on 10. I can guarantee you that not. You do not want to squabble with that nigga Legion, because how the fuck do you do that?
Witch.
Who killed the nigga that killed all the mutants?
Can we talk about characters who can manipulate reality on a molecular level? If he can't beat that,
squabble with Doom. Don't get
squabbling and beating are two different things. Squabbling and beating.
You're not saying nothing that this nigga don't do on the regular. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Like this me waking up and saying I eat white eggs for breakfast every motherfucking day. But did you eat these brown eggs, nigga? Same shit, nigga. It's eggs. It's eggs. Max, do this.
Hey, y'all. So we're gonna do a poll and we're gonna get the poll going, but we're gonna have this nigga mad now. Now we gotta get this nigga mad because he's doing a little too much hate.
What you mean too much?
Talk about
it. He's doing a little too much hate.
Talk about it.
So now we gotta go ahead and take him down through there. I'm gonna try to wait. Try to bless him.
Hold on, wait.
Now we gotta talk. We gotta talk about WrestleMania Vegas, man. WrestleMania Vegas happened this past weekend, and I thought it was an amazing WrestleMania. Thought it was really great. I'm going to let Nagato talk about it, and then we're going to ask Kang and Danny. Y'all didn't see it, but we're going to ask y'all some questions about wrestling as well. But we definitely want to talk about it. Q, you already know what time it is. You already know what's going to occur. We have to start it off right. There's only one way to start it off. John Cena won his 17th World Championship. He is the now leading championship leader, passing Ric Flair. And who did he beat to do it? If y'all look at Nagato's screen back there.
I tried to have my camera. That didn't work out the way that I thought it would.
If you look at Nagato's screen back there,
I tried to have
that was the former champion, Cody Rhodes. But now, John Cena has the title. And once again, Nagato, now, since I just want to state that, you can go ahead and let them know, how did you feel about WrestleMania? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? How did you feel about WrestleMania this weekend? Oh, Danny, yeah, go ahead.
Because I Googled. I
Talking shit.
Did the Google. It says.
Oh, you really want to do this?
Oh, we over
here. Really what you want to be on?
Talk y'all shit.
Okay. The only reason Scarlett, she won the first time they fought, but the only reason she lost is because her powers were nullified.
Like a mental block.
And
almost.
now she's trying to get them back. That's the only reason she lost the second time they fought.
Uh-oh.
We can't see. We don't know what he looked like, Yogi. We can't see that man. We don't know what he looked like.
Hey, look, listen, and your boy back there behind Nagato, he ain't got no trend like that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He ain't got no motion like that, bro.
He ain't got no motion like that. You feel me? Michelin Ness, you know. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't see the kids doing his intro.
Talk your shit.
They walk out the door. They walk out the door, you know what I'm saying? They walk out the door, you feel me? Hey, look, listen, I don't even watch wrestling no more, bro. But I know John Cena, boy.
Talk your shit. Talk
that
your
one.
shit. But yeah, so speaking of that, and I want to ask you guys, because I know Danny, you don't really watch wrestling anymore, but I know you got brothers who definitely didn't wrestling moves on you, RKOs and power bombs and all that type shit. Okay, I know you probably hit your cousins and your brothers and sisters or whatever you got. Yes. So what is y'all favorite era of wrestling, and who do y'all remember being like our favorite wrestlers back in the day?
I think my favorite wrestler was Randy Orton, because I used to like to try to do RKOs.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Yeah. What's his name? The Legend Killer?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yes, Randy Orton is definitely in my top 5 wrestlers of all time. He's up there. His finisher, the RKO, is my favorite finisher of all time. RKO is that shit. Anybody can do it. Anybody can get it. Just gotta run.
Imagine being at the pool with your homeboys. He's standing on the edge of the pool. Boy, you gotta boy.
Every time.
Gold Dust? You like Gold Dust is your favorite, Yogi? That's crazy. Gold Dust being your favorite is insane. But yes, okay. Randy Orton's your favorite too?
I'll say he's in my top 5. I definitely had a couple. I was messing with the Kane and Undertaker vibes back in the day.
Yes. The Brothers of Destruction.
I'm trying to tell you, this one guy, the one who was he wasn't even a wrestler. He was one of the viewers. They brought him in. I think what was his name? What was his name? Not Batista. I'm tripping. Lesnar.
Brock
Lesnar.
Was it Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar?
The one who pushed the boy down the stairs. He had pushed him down the stairs.
I think that was Brock.
That was Brock
in a
Lesnar?
wheelchair?
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
Was that Brock?
What the
I think
fuck?
that was
Was
Steve.
it Brock?
I think that was Steve. I think Steve. I know what you're talking about with the dudes in the wheelchair with the fucked up leg and he pushed the stairs.
Yeah.
I think that was Steve.
Hey, look,
that
listen.
name.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, bro. But I was like, damn. And when he got his ass whooped right afterward, that was one of the top things for me too. I was like, yeah.
Talking shit.
So I'll say that my top favorites was like Undertaker, Kane, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio.
Yes, Mr. 619.
That boy Chris Benoit.
Eddie Guerrero.
He said the forbidden name.
Uh-oh.
He said the forbidden name.
That's like doing a lambada. That's the forbidden dance.
The forbidden dance. So you know, but with Chris Benoit, you know, it's controversy. Some people say it was a conspiracy cover up, and some people live or die that he did some fucked up shit due to concussion protocol. That's why you don't see a lot of people doing the flying headbutt anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why a lot of people don't take those chair shots to the head like back in the day. Chair shots are almost banned. Like you would rarely get a chair shot. Nagato was over here trying to pull up these receipts on Scarlet Witch and Adam Eve. I need to hear some real fucking receipts. I need to see motherfucking
receipts coming. Nigga.
I need to see Magneto ripping her Scarlet Witch out her skin or some shit like that.
For me, of course, he ain't gonna do his daughter like that. Like, come on, now. That's fucked up. Come on.
But no, Nagato, while you're looking at that, on a serious note, how did you feel about WrestleMania as a whole? Obviously, you didn't like the final match, but how did you feel about WrestleMania as a whole?
I think the build-up for WrestleMania was amazing. I think that a lot of the matches build up the right amount of hype. You got hyped and brought into the story of a lot of matches you didn't think you were going to be brought into. Like Trish Stratus and Charlotte Flair. Didn't give a fuck about that match. But hey, shit talking happened. I was like, all right, okay, we need to see what's going to happen.
In them DMs.
They're going to be squabble. They're going to squabble for real? Like, you know what I mean? They're going to get on script again. But, you know, even with the Fatal 4-Way with Penta and a bunch of other people I don't give a fuck about. And I thought the main event was, you know, Seth, CM Punk, and some Reigns person. I don't know who that is. Some Reigns guy.
All right, that's your boy.
I lost two WrestleManias back to back. You know what I'm saying? But I think that match was hype. I think day one was better than day two, but day two did bring some heat. Because I did watch it all the way through. I think it was exciting. I think that the main event for day two was bullshit. And literally it was bullshit because they could have chose anybody else for Cena to get his 17, but they chose Cody. Now, here's the fucking thing on why it's stupid. Rock didn't come back because it all started with The Rock, right? And they bring Travis Scott back. Like anything else could have fucking happened instead of bringing Travis Scott back to the
Fiend.
Hopefully that chick was fucking worth it. Like, and, like
I should have brought Kendrick Lamar. So now I'm playing.
Oh shit!
How Cody lost was so dumb to me. It's just salt. Hey, fuck you. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking salt, nigga. I'm sneezing on you, nigga. But anyway, before niggas, see now you finna get me out of character again. Anyway, I think Cody not hitting John with the belt was so weird. He could have dropped the belt and just drop kicked him. Put him in a Cody cutter. Like the ending is what I have a problem with. Like Cody losing is utter bullshit, but like how he lost and why he lost for Cena just to get it, it doesn't feel genuine on any one of their sakes. You know what I'm saying? Like for Cody to lose his title that he worked hard for, the story build up and all of that, for him like worked hard all last year to get it, go through that whole storyline, and then he lose it, and then John wins it in a dumbass way. It's just like not even genuine or a good fucking story. Like it's not like story wise, it's not even good because once you realize like 2 promos in a row that Cody was on top, so he was finna fucking lose. It was just like, come on. Then he lost in a stupid way, so it's just like, come on. And then like we got SummerSlam right around the corner, so it's like Cody finna win the title back because then it just looked like, oh yeah, he just needed the
everybody gets one.
He just needed.
Danny, is you looking at turn on help his junk up just for you?
Huh?
No, he wanted you to see it.
Hey, baby daddy.
But no, so let me ask you this, because I think this is the bigger question. Do you feel like this is taking a lot away from Cody losing the way he did? Do you feel like can he bounce back from this?
It's gonna be hard. It's going to be hard.
Because obviously he's gonna get the title again. They really just want to give John that 17.
And that's the problem with it, though, right? Is that like if we're looking at it from a story sense, that's why I say it does not make John's 17 title win like feel good if Cody turned around and win the title back. Because it was just like, oh yeah, we just did that story just so John can get the 17. He finna retire. Yeah. So it doesn't even fucking feel genuine. And then it's like, oh, the Cody crybabies are crying, so Cody needed his title back. You know what I mean? So now Cody has to go through another like titleless run. Gauntlet, you know what I'm saying, and rebuild itself back up and all of this other shit just to at some point get some other title because he can't even get that one back. You know, like so it's in a weird place. Maybe somebody else come out and take it. You know what I mean? Maybe Randy Orton comes out and take the title from John. You know what I mean? But it can't be Cody. It can't.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys who don't watch wrestling. What would it take for wrestling to get y'all watching it? Is there any reason you stopped watching it? Do you feel like you just outgrew it? And is there anything that'll bring y'all back to wrestling?
I don't know, man. The stories just ain't the same no more, bro. Like, I need to see some ridiculousness. like back in the day. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, for me, it's just not. Maybe I'm just a nostalgic person, I guess. But like, it just don't hit the same. Like it did. Now when I look at it, I'm like, man, this nigga corny.
Talking shit.
But I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
How about yourself? Kane?
Nah, I ain't spinning the block. Yeah, like she said, just to piggyback off of Danny, it's not. It don't give that nostalgic feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's not like back in the day when the freaking Big Show choke slam Kurt Angle and bust his head open type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like those were the good old days. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Stone Cold. I'm so sorry. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was top 5. You know, like you in the grocery store type shit, and next thing you know, you get your ass Booker T.
What he say? Stone Cold, I'm gonna get you.
Come on now.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
Exactly. You know, the beat, like those beats were fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I don't think it gives that vibe anymore.
Then you got people coming out slamming people's wives and hitting them with chairs. like, bro,
we just talking about no old ass getting thrown through the table by the Dudley Boys.
Yeah. Come on now. Or you getting ass in your face by Rikishi. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Those were the days, bro. Like, just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it don't give that same old vibe. You know what I'm saying? Boogeyman.
And I'm coming to get you. How you feel about it, D-Man? Before I touch on, I want Nagato to touch on this question that Crow just put in the chat. So how do you feel about it?
All my wrestlers are retired, so
John Cena's still there.
I mean, yeah, no, that's my dude for sure, and it's cool. It's cool. It's his last
Randy
time doing it.
Randy's still there,
but he's almost out, and all of them are almost out. John, like you said, John Cena, he's almost out. So I mean, but everybody else that I liked is gone. So I mean, I really don't give a fuck.
Pretty old.
But nah, one of the people we went to school with, bro, he's gonna be a wrestler. So I'm gonna look into his story. But his wrestling's name Sean Legacy. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he's gonna like come into the game and stuff. But other than that, I don't really give a fuck. Logan Paul, what the like?
Whoa! What the
He's cool. He's cool. He's athletic. That's cool. He's bringing the show in. That's cool. But other than that, I mean,
I seen the interview that explained why they hate why wrestlers think it's disingenuous for Logan Paul.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I watch his podcast. He's cool. I fuck with him, but it's just like he's in wrestling. He went from boxing to wrestling. It's like, all right, bro. But like, I don't know. Wrestling's cool, but I'm not gonna like watch it all the time. I'll watch like the WrestleMania and stuff because I work at a place where we showcase all this stuff. So like, I have kind of no choice but to see it on TV. So it's pretty cool. It's all right, but not for me anymore.
Talk that shit.
The Rock though. Jimmy Fly Snuka, The Rock, Bret Hartman, Ultimate Warrior. That's my favorite wrestler.
Are you taking that hell back?
That's my dudes, bro.
Talking shit. So Nagato, can you touch on that? Can you touch on that question that CJ just posted in the chat? Can you touch on that? You feel like as a person who is up to the current state of wrestling?
I think they are. The Bloodline story, like I like after last year WrestleMania, I missed out on a bunch of the other stuff. But the Bloodline, like rivalry and shit that was going on with the Bloodline line was top fucking notch. Where Roman Reigns and all of his family members was top notch fucking rivalry. The hate that Seth Rollins got for CM Punk is top fucking notch. He don't get no fuck. It was on sight. With Gunther put Jey Uso through leading up to WrestleMania and coming out after he wrestled any match and beat his ass. Top notch. So like while wrestling is only as popular like to a certain like group of individuals now because of like when we were younger and shit like that, we thought all wrestling was real and shit like that. We got older and realized that now wrestling is like soap opera, nigga. This is a TV show. We're in this shit for the storyline and the story and some of the crazy stunts and shit. We like know the endings and shit is predictable. Everything else is fucking real. You know what I mean? But like, so a lot of people fell off of it. But when you really get into it and enjoy it for what it is, the art of it per se, there are rivalries now that are like that top that. Like not like the Attitude Era was just different, but some of the shit that's going on now is true hate. Like that nigga Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Seth don't fuck with CM Punk.
And just to touch on that, Nagato, I'm glad you brought that up. I think for me, when you have a great feud or great like rivalries, I think they work better now that I'm older, because of knowing the ins and outs of wrestling, knowing the backstage workings and how everything is working, learning when shit, for people who don't know wrestling terms, shoot is when something is real. Something is real. Like when somebody say, your mama died, you stupid bitch. And we say, damn, they did that for shoot. I mean, like they was really trying to hurt their feelings. This wasn't a part of the storyline. Like I really don't fuck with you. So when you know the backstage stuff that's going on, like you brought up Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte. It's supposed that they really don't like each other, and they got on the mic and they were talking to each other, and they were doing some real low blows. And it was really cool when you know the backstage they really.
John Cena and The Rock is also another example.
Yes, like when he called out him writing on his hand and reading the shit on his hand. Yes, they really don't have like they got mutual respect for each other, but they don't fuck with each other. So when you know the backstage shit, when you like get older and you know where to find like all the information, like the backstage shit, it takes it to the next level where now you wondering how they gonna work this match and they really don't fuck with each other. Or when you see some shit, you like, damn. You could tell when shit is real. You could tell when it's scripted. I'll just say that. So yeah, to go back to what you said, I think the rivalries are better, especially now when in my older stage where I can see all the shit for what it is and not just going off of what they want me to see. So
and plus the talent now, there's a lot. The pool of talent now is like way bigger. Like there's a huger pool of talent versus like everybody that we named from the early 90s to like the early from the mid 90s or late 90s to like that early 2000 attitude era and stuff like that. We're really watching that, that like we all know those names, but now there's so many people who are really coming into play and making a huge name for themselves where everybody now don't got the same fucking favorites. Back then, everybody fucking favorites would be the same fucking people. Yeah, you know what I mean? But now there's the talent pool is so huge. Yes. And then even more people are coming in where you're liking these newcomers like Penta. Penta, we saw him in WrestleMania, and then like that nigga was cooking in WrestleMania. Now he become one of my favorites. Yeah, you know what I mean? Cool. So like the pool is becoming bigger and bigger. This nigga, like, can't say his name too many times, but Joe Henry, never seen the nigga.
He is, I believe in Joe Henry. Come on now, you're supposed that guy.
But Justin Wong even tweeted that like that he said his name. So you know what I mean? I've never seen this dude ever, but like to see a FGC legend like talking about like like more people probably know who the fuck Justin Wong is before Joe Henry. You know what I mean? So to see that reference, so like these other names and stuff like that is really creating like a bigger pool of people to enjoy and more rivalries to be looking at. Even when it came down to the women's division, the women's division was so small before. Now it's like huge.
They get large. Yeah,
it's huge.
So Nagato, before we move to the final topic of the day, what would you tell a person who maybe fell out of wrestling or is a non-wrestling fan, just a small snippet of what you would sell to them to get them to tune into this new age of wrestling?
You ain't got to watch wrestling on Netflix or any of the live shows, niggas. Follow the fucking storyline like y'all do. Everybody, all these celebrity lives and shit like that y'all be looking at on Twitter and shit like that. Nigga, open up YouTube and you can watch the highlights that show the story. You can catch the matches, the good parts of the matches and all of that shit. You catch it. Just watch the highlights. Watch the highlights on YouTube. You ain't got to watch the full matches no more. We watching pay-per-views.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. He is not lying.
we watching highlights. So if you thinking we sitting back and actually watching and following every Monday and Friday, sitting back and watching, no, like now it is so much more convenient to stay relevant to the story and and peep the build-ups and stuff. Even if what the fuck, I got ghosts? The fuck was
that? Have you returned the slab?
What's your offer?
I'm getting it.
But all in all, if any big pay-per-view is coming up, watch the storylines that are building up to. Yes. I guarantee you will enjoy the stories and whatever's coming up, and you'll find somebody to root for.
Yes.
Like you ain't gotta watch the shit every Monday. Watch YouTube videos. Watch some highlights. You get back into the shit. We know it's fake, nigga. We in this shit for the story. Trying to see somebody talk shit. Trying to see how good people can be. Because there's a lot to the art form that like make you respect wrestling more. Which how like with all the secrets being out there now. When you dive deep and you start watching a lot of wrestling content from what wrestlers talk about and stuff like that, you respect the art form for it a lot more. And that's when you come down and you watch wrestling, like, damn, wow, okay, this is interesting. You know what I mean? So it's art, it's a show. You enjoy it. So yes.
So my boy said it, and he said, "Hey, I can't say it any better, man." So if you guys ever want to get back into it, man, y'all know what to do, man. Get them cliff notes.
A good beef too as well was the Shield and the Wyatt family.
Yes,
that was one that I was stuck on. I will say.
I'm surprised they ain't came back yet. Like they did their tribute, and then I'm like, since like I wasn't watching wrestling when all of that happened, when Brian, so like even after that, I haven't I missed the tribute that they did because that was recent. That was like what the year before last, or last year, whatever. They did the whole tribute where all of them came out, and like and I ain't seen nothing else from them. So that's like I was even shocked this WrestleMania that I didn't see that. So that was really just kind of I was looking forward to seeing it so I can figure out more about them.
R.I.P. to Bray, man. I remember when they came to Memphis. One of my favorite wrestling memories. If you go to the FedEx Forum, the parking lot, you can stand in the back where they come out through the parking garage, and you can see all of the wrestlers. I saw Paul Heyman coming in his car, but the one that got me is for anybody who's a wrestling fan, y'all know when Bray Wyatt was coming out, he had the song and people would cheer. He's got the whole world in his hand. So when he came out, I was standing, me and my brother was standing there, and they were coming out. It was him, his brother Bo Dallas, and I forgot who else was in the car with them. But I started singing it, and everybody started singing it together. And Bray Wyatt got in the sunroof, and he was going like this while we were singing it. And I started that, and I thought that was fucking amazing. So R.I.P. to Bray, man, great guy. But yeah, so if you guys aren't watching wrestling, I would say go and get those morsels, get those bites, and watch those pay-per-views. It's very interesting, man. But for the final topic of the day, just want to talk about it just for a small minute because I know everybody hasn't seen it yet. But we just finished Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil Born Again, great show. The first MCU Netflix show, I guess I'll say it because it came from the Netflix Daredevil. Everybody came back, Charlie Cox and everybody like that. I want to get D-Man. I want to start with you. How did you feel about Daredevil Born Again? Because I thought it was really strong. I thought it did a really good job.
First of all, born again. Daredevil's always been cool. He's always been a cool hero, little street level little guy. You know what I'm saying? Just like Spider-Man's a street level dude. But Spider-Man's a bigger name, obviously. But Daredevil is now that he's a huge name. I mean, come on, the God, Spider-Man's bigger than Daredevil. We gotta say it, right? But now that look said a lot. But no, Daredevil's a huge name now, so it's cool to see him get his light.
I'm on my heel run.
look at him talk, yo. Matt Murdock, dude, he's a real good guy, man. I love his show. It's pretty cool seeing now we get to see the ins and outs of him, you know what I'm saying, what he got to go through. So he's been going through hell, literally. Hell's Kitchen for sure. So it's a good show. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen it, tune in. And now that it's first season's over, next season's coming out. So the last episode is crazy, apparently. So I haven't seen it, but apparently it's really wild. So
yes, it's a good episode.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Kang had the pleasure of watching it with my brother King Bruce Mo, his first 2 episodes. So Kang, how did you feel about Daredevil as a character? And is it making you excited to go watch some more of Daredevil Born Again?
I saw the first 2 episodes of the season. And I'm gonna be honest, I will say that I've watched a couple episodes of the first season, but I wasn't into it. It was like an in and out type of vibe. Mm-hmm. But me sitting down and watching the whole 2 episodes with Bruce, it showed me that he was not the same person that he used to be. Just being honest with you, he was getting his ass whooped a lot in this second season. I was just like, damn, this reminds me of somebody.
Mark.
It just kind of sucked just to see it from we'll just say in real life standpoint. You feel me? Because it's like, damn, bro, I'm expecting you to do more than that. So, but for him to be blind, you know what I'm saying, and he's out here whooping ass. You
ain't never seen Daredevil before, huh?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. So, Kang, I'm gonna say this. I know you said you watched the original Netflix series, the first 2 episodes. I would say, for me personally, this is the first 3 Netflix seasons of Daredevil. Those 3 seasons are head and shoulders the best, pristine. You gotta finish it, bro. You got to. It's so good. You gotta finish
those are really good. Yes.
And go watch Punisher right after.
Yes, you have to.
I heard he did his old.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, you have to go watch it. I think that was the argument about the first Netflix show. The first couple of episodes were kind of slow, but they were just setting you up because a lot of people don't know about Daredevil like yourself. So yeah, I would say go watch those Netflix again. Like go watch those first 3 seasons, like the original first 3 seasons again. I would say go watch those.
Okay.
Really good.
But yeah, I'll definitely watch it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, so Danny, Nagato, anyone want to speak on Daredevil Born Again? I know Danny hasn't seen it, but I know you did watch the Netflix series, correct?
I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
No, he can go ahead and go.
I'm gonna be long-winded. I was gonna be long-winded, so I ain't want to take.
Oh, I don't have any wind for the show.
I'll talk your shit. Well, if you don't, I suggest you go watch it. It's a great show. Great show.
Really good.
Go ahead, Nagato, talk your shit.
All right, y'all. Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't put that up there. You didn't say spoiler alert. Hey, okay, go watch that shit. Most def. If any of y'all ain't ever watched Daredevil, go watch it. You're gonna fuck with Punisher. If you're not a fan of John Bernthal, I bet my fucking bottom dollar that you will be a fan of John Bernthal as the Punisher. That nigga is a great actor. If you don't know who John Bernthal is, he also plays Shane in The Walking Dead. He is also in the movie Glory with Shia LaBeouf, Brad Pitt, and a bunch of other people. That nigga
and the upcoming Accountant 2.
Accountant 2. Yes.
With original Daredevil.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Hey, I rewatched that. I rewatched some clips of that and the original Bullseye.
Bro, oh yeah. Shout out Colin Farrell, the Penguin, my nigga. See? It all go together, bro.
He was wild. He was wild.
Okay. So if I'm doing a Born Again is a fucking roller coaster. If we're really to talk about it as a whole piece of work now that it's over with, it is a roller coaster. Episode 1 is a fucking piece of work. You can tell. So for those of y'all that don't know, Born Again got fucked because of the writers' changes, and then the writers' block happened in between. So a lot of the story got redirected, and you can tell and got taken out. So you can tell like a lot of the episodes that got redirected by the new director, which they did a fantastic job for. I don't know what the fuck was going on with the first directors. You can tell they was on some
time.
And I'm glad you said that, because I think Vincent D'Onofrio said something about the original script that he did not like it.
Boy, that shit had to been some shit.
I think they were probably leaning more to the MCU style where it's a lot more lighthearted, and he wasn't digging that shit.
And you like when you watch it and then you find that information out, you can tell the first episode and the last episode, and when he fought Muse are some of the episodes that literally were directed by the new people, because they did it right. That first episode started off right when you start watching Daredevil and you really understand the relationship between Matt and Foggy.
Yes,
they did a really good job with the senses in this one. So the first episode starts with essentially Matt fighting Bullseye. And the whole time Matt is fighting Bullseye, you're hearing Hoggy's heartbeat thump because he got shot by Bullseye. So it really comes into tune with his character and shit like that, because he's fighting for his life. And he just stopped blocking. That nigga started taking knives to the chest because he out for blood. No blocking. Bullseye ricocheting shit to his chest. His armor is weak to knives and shit. So he just taking them. He look like a fucking like one of them grandma like knitting the little dolls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have a pin cushion, and that's how that would the fuck Daredevil looked like. He was full of knives all across his goddamn chest, but he is beating Bullseye ass. But the whole time here is homie dying, so he's listening to his heartbeat, and then you see that moment that broke him as he hear like Foggy heartbeat like stop, and that nigga was just like, "Yo, son. Hey, fuck this," and just threw his head off. He just threw Bullseye right off the top of the pit.
Oh yeah, that was such a great scene. Oh my God, it was so fucking good, bro.
And it dragged you as this is a first episode. The emotional feel, you feeling like Matt's feelings and shit to it, and all of that shit. Like it literally like just good fucking writing, good camera transitions, good story. This is the first like nigga. This is only a few episodes in. You know what I mean? The first episode ends. So like it literally it sets the tone and then it dies. That shit goes the fuck away.
Yes. They definitely I could see where they wanted to give like the OG Netflix guys, like fans that that rush, like, oh, we back. But then they still have to build up the story for the new series. So you can tell the pacing. Yeah, the pacing goes from 30, 100 miles per hour to literally screech your heart by the next episode.
Yes, and that was kind of the problem, is because like you're a fan of the series by this point because you done watched 3 seasons of it, so you're excited that Daredevil is finally coming back, and then you're watching these next episodes and stuff like that, and the aspect of the story is interesting, is because you're seeing like the parallels between Fisk trying to be mayor, and then you see Matt trying to be a lawyer, trying to be a lawyer. He's trying to give up the Daredevil mantle because he literally almost broke his code by trying to kill Bullseye, which like Bullseye, apparently his skeleton in the comics is supposed to be adamantium. Yeah. It makes sense because he did get his spine broke by Fisk. Yeah. Like, Fisk so it only explains how he survived being chunked the fuck off a building. Like, as he ricocheted off that motherfucker, he bounced. It wasn't like a splat. He went. You know what I mean?
Hey, y'all, look at the comment. Look at the comment.
I ain't know nigga.
But you see the parallels of them, and that's what kind of keeps you into the story. Is because like,
because you know they're gonna go back to their old ways, but
and you see it happening.
It really never left them. That's really the story. It never really left them at all. Like, they trying to hide behind this guise of wanting to do these things for their city.
A different way. They both trying.
Always in them. Yes, but it was always in them. So,
and they did Muse dirty because apparently, like in the comics, Muse is supposed to be.
So Nagato, I heard it might be some rumblings that wasn't the original Muse. So we're gonna talk about that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking about too.
That. Like, there's another Muse, but he got the fucking shit.
And that'd be nice. And then, like, I think by episode 3, we get that scene with Daredevil and fucking John, which is great. I broke some shit, but I don't get no fuck. But that is the goddamn. Hey, babe, can you please fix that for me? Hey.
Now, Kane, Danny, I would be remiss if saying he's not lying. Y'all need to watch this. This is a great show. It's a great show.
Them two dudes, their acting is some of the some of the one of the best things I've seen in my goddamn life. Like that scene. Like, you feel that. If you ever been through like a loss of somebody or anything like that, you felt that. That shit felt real, nigga. When it was like, say his name.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like this was the first time that John Bernthal and my boy Daredevil have had great fucking chemistry on scene. Like I said, Kang. So you didn't get to see Punisher. He is in season 2 of the OG Daredevil. He's in season 2. Yes, he has some of the most amazing scenes in that. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys get a chance to watch that all the way through, I would definitely suggest it. But before we get out of here, because I don't want to cut you off, Nagato, but I want to be able to make these clips, and the generator doesn't allow me to do over 2 hours. So
that's some bullshit. I'm gonna wrap up real quick.
I already know.
I'm gonna wrap up real quick. But that final episode, when they finally bring it back, Punisher, was just like amazing. It literally saved the story and brings you back into the hype outside of the extra bullshit that happened to the episodes prior and shit like that. So it makes you be hyped for season 2.
Yes.
I know that they're cooking up some shit, looking heavenly forward to it, because that shit got bloody and gory as fuck. We did not think a show that was going to be produced by Disney would be as bloody and gory as that shit, and we saw that shit. Throat slit, gut slit, dick slits, all of that shit was slit. So
I will say King go crazy too, bro.
Yes.
Watching that scene when he pulled Buddy out the cell to whoop it, he gave him the axe, and then I beat your ass with hey, bro. Listen, bro. Hey, you got that, you know. I'm gonna go back in my cell. Don't worry about it.
He was mad, you know. So wasn't expecting that, and I'm looking forward to season 2. I do not give it a 10 out of 10. If it was graded on the new directed episode, that is a 10 out of 10 series. Yeah. The new episodes would fuck it up in the filler episode that was announced Kamala Khan, and we didn't even see her. So, that's it.
I definitely agree. Long story short, I think Nagato worded it correctly, perfectly, man. And if you guys haven't watched Daredevil on Netflix, the first 3 seasons, go watch that. And if you haven't watched Daredevil Born Again, which is its first season, go watch that. Before we get out of here, guys, I want to start with you, Kang. Where can the Geeks and Gamers find you one more time? And do you got anything going on special in the next coming weeks or months?
Damn, big screen again.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
so look, listen, you can find me on all socials, Kang, KANG_cartel, KARTEL. In the next coming week. Oh yeah, stay tuned, y'all. I will be in Austin for my folks that's in Austin. I'll be coming out there this weekend to visit my boy King Bruce Mode with my boy Q Up Next, Shay Honcho and Kelsey. And then that's it. That's it. That's all we doing.
Shit.
Yeah, that's all we doing. That's all we doing. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Follow and stay tuned.
Damn right. So Nagato, where can the geeks and gamers out there find you? And also, what do you have going on in the foreseeable future?
Hey, yo, you can find me in the trap.
Talk about it. Talk about it. This man's hot. You see me, right?
But nah, man, you can find me right there, man, at everything Nagato, man. We doing all goat things all the time because ain't shit else to do but be a goat on side of a mountain hanging around. You feel me? But I ain't got nothing special coming to me, man. You know what I mean? I got some commentary shit coming apparently and some shit that.
Yes, sir.
And next month, some shit like that, you know. But I'm around whenever y'all need me. You feel me?
Talking shit.
I'm doing about it. That's it.
Gotta be Danny. What you got going on? Yeah.
For the people that's not here, I don't know.
What you got going on, G?
Nothing.
You doing any streaming coming up? Any streaming coming up?
Not just yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
Not just yet, but just in case, y'all can still go ahead and follow me. My name's right there on everything. Gotta be Danny. Instagram. Stop it. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, of course. But yeah, I'm not streaming just yet, but I will be making a comeback, you know, instead of just streaming one time a year. So
be man, my brother. What you got?
In the eye.
Because your boy be tired. I be working all the time. I ain't got going on for work and life. But y'all can follow me at Dan D-Man Cow on most things. It's Cow on Instagram. That's ITZ Cow, which is CAL. But ain't shit going on. Road to DreamCon, baby. Fuck you talking about? Yes, sir.
Hey, hold on. Before we end, I got one thing. Hey, don't forget us to catch us for the after party. We be turned right after this. So don't stay in your motherfucking seats. The after party is right after this shit, nigga. We turning up. He got to end at 2 hours, but we not. We getting turned. So stay right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn that dial, as they used to say. Don't turn that dial. We still gonna be turned.
Hit that like.
All right.
Talk about it.
With that being. Thank you guys. Are y'all hearing me?
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Keep it G. Wherever we keep our eyes and ears to the streets for everything geek, and they already want to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Even when you ain't flexing on it, you gotta flex on them straight like that. Thank you guys.